I'm Alani Olubukola, and today is the 18th day of April 2021. I just want to drop some of the things which I learned and some of the things I feel like adding to the topic that says what is the proper way of teaching children about the church, which is part 2 of 2. There are two pleasures in life. The first pleasure is offered to us while we are young, and it happened to Moses in the book of Hebrews chapter 11 verse 24 says, by faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. And in verse 25 says, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. There is something that the Bible called as the pleasure of sin for a season. Moses rejected the pleasures of sin for his season, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God. Why? If we look at that Hebrews chapter 11 verse 26, gives us some points. They said, esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. What is that place is trying to tell us is that he, Moses, esteemed the reproach of Christ as greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, which he is very much acquainted with, because we will remember clearly that Moses grew up in the court of Pharaoh. He was being adopted by the Pharaoh, the daughter of Moses. Therefore, Moses was entitled to the throne of Egypt. But what did he do? He esteemed the reproach of Christ greater than all these things. So Moses learned to reject the pleasures of sin, and he decided to choose the pleasure of serving his Creator. Those are the things that are being discussed about by the youths in our ministry. We must first accept and ensure that truly we must first of all accept and ensure that truly there are pleasures of the flesh, there are pleasures of sin, but these things are temporary and these things are not permanent. We must also assure our youths and let them know that there are pleasures in serving God. There is joy in the spirit, there is beauty in serving God, there is beauty beyond the sense, even beauty more than what we can see, and there is something great that we can experience even here on earth. Then we need to let them realize that these things, and by realizing it and learning from these things, these our young people will be able to turn their back to sin. In fact, they are not drug addicts. Seldom will you find youth in our church that is a problem to the society, but rather they are being of help both in the church and in the society at large. And this is achieved not by challenging them, but by opening their mind, using the word of God as a tool to open their mind to the realities in life and those realities to come. Thank you, and God bless you.